What up, Crumb? Shit, what you on?
Is that your bestie? I'ma ice both of y'all like Gretzky. I'ma at you like bless me. Hit the dance floor. Impress me, baby girl. Let me see you do your dance. Let me see you twirl. Shaking in the club with your homegirls. Take a pic for the gram, show the whole world. Yeah. Is that your best?
We'll be bringing you an interconference matchup in this one as the Pelicans make the trip in for this one. We are here in Milwaukee. Home court advantage for the Bucks. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined courtside by Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And it's Allie LaForce for us tonight on the sidelines. Back to Jang. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Jang's got the game going with his first points of the game for Milwaukee. Kicks it out to Jones. New Orleans moving it around. Clock at 6. It's Jordan on the wing. Here's Murray. The 17-footer goes down.
So effective from the mid-range. Can't give Murray room to get that one off.
And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. New Orleans ball. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Kicks it out to Jones. Williamson outside.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Back to Murray. Just 5 on the clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. For the 3. And Trey Murphy gets the 3.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Porter inside. Basket Jang. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
As he's gotten older, we've seen KPJ become a willing passer.
The Bucks shooting their first free throw this game. On the free throw, no good.
Yeah. I just got in from work, boy. I was dozing off.
Inside. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
If you don't do your work early and push DeAndre
you took our
Jordan
work?
a little
Shit,
bit out
I'm
of his
thinking about
comfort
going to give me
range,
something to
look
eat.
out.
Hell no.
Turner.
And I got to go in there tomorrow to get caught up so I don't be fucked up through next
Murray
week.
With it. Picked up by Turner. Murray, good.
And getting
I'm going in
lane,
early.
Murray's so good at just
I
got the
crack.
time. Man, I ain't even going to be all the way in my warehouse. Where I'm going is right where my dad says. Like, I got to report in some warranties. Yeah, and I'm done. I ain't doing shit else.
So good about
I'm going to just get them done because they were supposed to go out last week.
Here's Murray. And it's New Orleans scoring
get the
again.
emailing and shit.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning
I'm waiting on him now. I just sent him a message, let him know I was home. He said, all right. So he's going to get on in a minute. He's going to get this shit popping today.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finish hard.
I ain't even see it. That's good. They give me enough time to give me something to eat and be ready. Appreciate it.
1:42 left here in the first quarter. Here's Jones, and he banks in the layup.
And
yeah, he hit me up while I was at work. He hit me up.
To find himself
That's all I be wanting to see, man. People communicate. He communicates.
To start giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And And slam dunk.
You see them going at it. You see Washington and Seattle going at it at double. Two heavyweights. Seattle must have won Super Bowls or something.
That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots, off to a good start.
Golden jacket, boy. He ain't a golden jacket yet, because he ain't won most. The motherfucking Commanders done won most.
Scoreless thus far.
That nigga a golden jacket.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every
he was talking jazzy with him, so Washington ain't say nothing like, you know, like you trashing him, so that let me know right there.
And Trey Murphy gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Well, you got home field. You better not let nobody come to Las Vegas and get one. Man, get your shit together. That means he played good if he beat the Ravens. Yeah. He ain't in that next round for nothing. Yeah. Yep. Damn, you can't count the Titans out of every team in the AFC. Good as fuck now. Yeah, he came to that motherfucker about on a wing and a prayer.
Both teams deciding to change it up. 40 seconds left in the first quarter.
I beat him. I played him and beat him.
Finished off by Jang.
Well, we know Trent Jr. can flat shoot the basketball, but he has to balance that with his passing. Nice delivery there.
Play harder.
Past the arc. A nice shot by Fears. Bucks trail by 4. Kuzma outside. Driving in. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
You add the ability to put it on the deck and drive
I'm trying
to
to
the
figure out what I'm about to go eat, man. We ain't got no good selections here. This shit is horrible this way, man. That's why I can't wait to leave this.
And that one released in time, but no good. DeJounte Murray has been leading the charge for the New Orleans Pelicans. He notched 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, I gotta eat. That shit, whoa, I had McDonald's too, man. That shit gone. That shit over with. That shit don't whoa off.
Getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Private.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give them a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
And Prince has got the ball here for the Bucks.
That's good. Now you get the block.
To the paint.
Good shit, Private.
There's Portis. Good. And a nice assist from Prince. Portis has got the lead up to 2 now for Milwaukee. They swipe it. Trent, right side. Out to Kuzma. Prince wide open. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in. And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. The Pelicans making a switch here. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. It's Jones
that
on
he
the way.
just DN
And we have an intentional foul there,
the
GA. Wish
Eagles.
I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time.
Yeah.
That is his first foul of the game. Here's Fear. The drive by Williamson. Count that bucket.
The combination of quickness and size for Williamson is downright scary. Tired as a handful on the bounce with any kind of momentum. And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Milwaukee.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Here's Williamson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
An absolute beast in close. Once Williamson has this kind of positioning, you pretty much have to foul.
The Bucks leading. Pass to Green. Stolen by Jones. Down low. Here's Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
What a move. Few do it as well as Zion Williamson.
Back to Green. Here's Sims. From down in the low post, it goes. Sims has got his second basket of the game.
Boy, that's exactly the look you're working toward, right at the rim.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And the layup falls.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes. 6 already.
Pierce's shot is off. Right side, Portis. We've got 1:55 left in the first half. Prince outside. Jacks up a 3. And Fears pulls it down. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one. So both teams making some changes here. On offense, here are the Pelicans. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he can't get the first one.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that. Absolutely. And not what we're accustomed to seeing from him at all from the free throw line.
Pass to Turner. And Turner throws it down.
Well, this is where Miles Turner excels. Set the screen, roll to the basket, make sure your hands are up and ready to receive.
Murray, no good. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Milwaukee. At the elbow, it's Turner. Jang with the ball. 6 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. Unloads. The shot by Rollins, no good.
This guy does not love to operate in the mid-range, and it showed right there.
There's 42 seconds left in the first half of the game. Back to Jordan. The rebound by Turner. Here's Rollins. Here's Jang. And finished off by Jang.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Jones for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Jones has got 5 points so far. The 3. Rollins with the bucket. Rollins got the lead back up to 4 now for the Bucks.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Bucks on top. They're up by 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. Now here's Porter. Rollins with the bucket. Rollins got the first bucket of the 3rd here for Milwaukee.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching the rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And once the acceleration for Murray hits you, he's gone.
Porter with it. He's picked up by Jordan. The shot by Turner, no good. Pelicans trail by 4. Pass to Jones. To the inside. And Jones slams it in.
The defense so focused on Murray there, but he's got like a 6th sense of when someone's open.
Porter, no luck. Murray left side. Jones. And the foul on Miles Turner. That is his first foul of the game. And timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Murray down low, and it's Murray with the jam.
Leaving no room for error. Murray rises up and finishes with authority.
To the middle, and finished off by Jang.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that. Yeah, he shot the ball well enough to keep his team even. Let's see if together they can elevate past that.
Here's Turner. Puts the move on. And Turner throws it down.
Now that's called positioning, and Turner has the verticality to make it easy.
Jones, no one around him. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Yeah, fundamental basketball here. Passes on time and on target.
To the paint. Prince with the defensive effort. The Bucks leading. Bucks passing it around. And Porter, here we go. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Jordan. Here is Porter. Kuzma, right side. Here's Turner. That one goes in. And now it's a 3-point Bucks lead.
When Turner's scoring buckets inside, he is really testing the defense. This guy has a whole lot of game.
Back to Murray. From downtown. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
And finished off by Porter.
Serious hops from Porter on that one. Slamming it down with authority.
On the wing, Jones. Murray outside. Inside. Queen can't get it to go. Pass to Kuzma. And here is Turner. 10 points for him. To the paint. And Jordan sends it back.
Boy, the wingspan of DeAndre Jordan. This guy sends it back with a message.
Prince misses. The Pelicans trail. 50 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Jordan's shot is off.
Boy, maybe nothing more important than what just happened. Protecting the rim without fouling.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's ready to talk things through with them. There's 39 seconds left in the third. Pass to Sims. Shot clock at 6. Here's Rollins. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. The shot by Sims, no good.
I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance of momentum away from your opponent.
And they really understands how to draw fouls. Fantastic at getting defenders to overcommit.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Rollins. He's got 9. Outside, Green. From outside, off the mark. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. Bucks lead by 1. And will return shortly. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Here's Rollins. Pass to Sims. Over in the corner, Portis. Launches a 3. Sims. The tip in on the offensive rebound.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Here's Poole. Milwaukee with the rebound. Left side, Portis. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Pelicans trail by 3. Pass to Bay. Back to Williamson. Here he goes. And finished off by Williamson.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
And Portis throws it down.
Looking to get stops late, that kind of defense ain't going to cut it.
That's unacceptable. The hustle and focus on that end is not there for either side.
Down low. There's Portis. And Portis throws it down.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Both teams will make substitutions. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I was able to listen in on what James Borrego was going over with his team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Allie, thank you so much.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Pass to Bay. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. The long shot, no good. Driving inside. Outside, Trent. Three, good.
It's hard to make your way in today's NBA without being a tremendous three-point shooter. Taurean Prince doing work from beyond the arc.
Jordan. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
Well, you know what DeAndre Jordan is going to bring to the table every night. Great effort, incredible presence on the backboards, a ton of length defensively. Love everything he does for you.
And that's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
Jordan Poole. Trained from outside.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end. Boy, you give this guy a half-decent look from distance, and he's going to make you pay.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Teams changing it up here. Here's Jordan. Jones outside. Now Murray. Now Jones. 5 to shoot. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the 3.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
Milwaukee leading by 6. Now Porter. And he drives in.
When he's going, KPJ is a deadly offensive player. Can beat you in so many ways, including off the bounce.
Murray fires away. And get the 3. Trent outside, and there's a whistle that goes on Herbert Jones. That's his first foul, and the Bucks making a change here. Porter with it. Knocked loose, and stolen by Murray. And he lays that one in off on the breakaway.
Coming up clutch. Murray loves having the spotlight on him.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Rollins. 5 on the clock. Now Porter. Turner with the screen. And down goes the 3.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
And so the Bucks take the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm,